Welcome back to part two of our little Why the Jedi Are Stupid.
Our Star Wars series. I'm not gonna call it "Why the Jedi's Are Stupid." I would put that in hashtags "Why the Jedi's Are Stupid," but that's not the name of this episode. But it
It's
is a part
Jedi.
two.
Stop
It's
saying
a
Jedi's.
continuation to our Star Wars episode that we were supposed to upload last week. There's been a lot of interruptions. That's on me. I do apologize for that. I did get my kids this summer, which I'm happy about. But still, it is what it is. So there was a lot of there was a lot.
Quote, happy.
You know, fucked up.
You're a piece
I
of
wanted to
shit.
get positive.
You're a
Ava
piece of shit.
is subscribed because there was a name that popped up that sounded familiar to some shit she'll say. So somebody subscribes to our YouTube channel that I feel like it's one of them. I feel like it is. So it is what it is. Anyways, it's not enough about personal life. This is a part
Please.
two for our last episode. Yes, they've been recorded back to back. We did have a small 20-minute break. We were chopping it up. My wife came out here. She dropped it like it's hot, and she went back into her bed. And then she fell asleep because
I'm waiting for a shoe to fall.
that's what I thought. I was looking for a shoe to hit me in the head. I'm like, I think she fell asleep. She's like, no, I'm awake. It's dead. You checked it last time; it was dead. What do you think that happened within 5 minutes of checking it the first time?
I was charging it,
Uh,
bitch.
nice. I
Thank
like
you.
it.
I'm gonna plug it back in.
I like it a lot.
Enough with a lot.
So, Mark, we were discussing the first episode. We were talking about um, a good question. You asked if it was the Jedi's fault that they fell.
Yeah, it is.
Nice little small discussion about that, and then it went out. It kind of veered off to Darth Revan, the Rule of Two, and those things like that.
Well, yeah.
What are we talking about right now, though?
Darth Revan was thousands of years before the Rule of Two.
Huh?
I said Darth Revan was thousands of years before the Rule of Two.
Yeah. Who made the Rule 2? It was Darth Bane, right?
Darth Bane.
And the only reason he made it a World 2 is because a lot of the Sith were power hungry and they kept attacking each other. That's not dumb.
It is dumb because that doesn't allow the Sith to become strong. Like, you can have one Sith Lord that's like super powerful, and you're gonna have a bunch of like fanboys that are Sith, but they're weak. That they'll gang up on them and kill them. It's like, well, you're just like
You're defeating the
weakening.
purpose of running
Yeah.
what you want to run or rule what you want to
Exactly.
rule across the galaxies.
Exactly.
Speaking of that, side topic. Who do you think is the strongest Sith Lord?
Seriously?
Yeah. I heard people say Darth Nihilus. I heard people say Darth Bane.
I'm gonna say Darth Bane is the best duelist.
Duelist. Why not Revan? I thought Revan mastered both dark and light.
The forms are not necessarily dark or light. There's 7 forms. The Jedi practice 6 of them. The Sith do the 7th.
So when
Don't
you
ask
say
me-
the Jedi practice 6 of them, and you said the Jedi practice 6 of them, and the Sith practice 7, do they practice all 7 or just the forbidden one, the forbidden 7?
All of them.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Now I read something, I forgot what it was, because there was like a fanboy. Somebody said when a Jedi fights a Sith Lord, to get a one up on them, why don't they turn off the lightsaber and then turn it back on when they have a point? And then so we put in it that both sides thinks that's dishonorable and they frown upon it, even though one's evil, one's good. It's frowned upon. Now, is that true? Does the Sith frown upon that? Because I've never seen anybody, not Darth Maul, not Dooku, not Grievous, not anybody use that technique. But I heard it was used before, but it's frowned upon. Is that true?
From what I know, that's just a fan theory. There's nothing really concrete in that. I mean, you could look at it like that, and that makes sense, but that wouldn't make for a cool lightsaber duel, would it?
I mean, it will make a cool lightsaber. It will make a cool little addition to the lore. But I feel like that is something because I have never seen you have Darth Vader, you have Darth Maul, you have Darth Sidious. When they fought lightsabers, even as a kid, when I thought Luke Skywalker was about to, take a take a loss, I'm like, why don't he like if he's holding it this way, turn it off, turn it back on, and hit them with it, right? And I always thought like, why not do that? You're one up on your enemy. We did that, but then people said like,
So
well, technically that is front of him, even with the Sith Lord. They're like, no, we don't do that because that's like a coward way of attacking somebody.
okay, so you got to think of this though too. The Jedi and the Sith are able to sense their opponent's intentions.
Oh
Perfect example. You watch Tales of the Jedi?
no, I have not, and I'm sorry, I haven't. I've been busy. Okay, I've been busy. But go ahead.
So in Tales of the Jedi, this is when Ahsoka's still rather young, early on in her apprenticeship. Okay,
Right.
and she's doing um, not necessarily like a Jedi trial, but just like it's a test. Okay, that all Padawans have to do, and it's fight these remotes. You know, the floating balls that shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
the training remotes.
Like what Luke Skywalker did in Millennium Falcon.
Yes,
Millennium. What the fuck was that?
the aluminum fuck 'em. Aaron, don't make me laugh. Don't make me
Let's
laugh.
not repeat it. Let's not repeat it. But go ahead.
Okay. So I think you
Babe, grab that aluminum.
the aluminum fuck 'em. Right, you bitch.
Aluminum Falcon.
What the hell is that aluminum falcon? Oh,
Millennium Falcon, goddammit. Why did I say that way? Whew. We're good.
wait a
We're
minute.
good.
What were we talking about?
We're good. When they use that training with that one,
Oh yeah. So all right, shut up.
I don't know, I forgot what it's called.
Training
I
remotes.
forget what it's called. I don't even know if it has a name.
Anyway, yeah, they do.
Anyway,
I
go
just said it. Training remotes. So they made new ones, and she's fighting them or whatever with a lightsaber, and like everybody's like, "Oh, really good," and Anakin's like, "Yeah, whatever." And she's like, "What's the big deal?" He's like she's like, "Oh, all like they all have to do this." He's like, "Yeah, it's a lousy test." He's like, "You want a real one?" He's like, "Let me know." So Anakin gets Captain Rex and some of the other troopers to form a circle around her and start shooting.
Wait, I saw that. No, man, I saw that clip. I saw it. I saw it. But go on. Keep going.
But it's with their stuff set on stun for obvious reasons.
Well, they don't want to kill her.
But and he tells her to anticipate, sense their intentions, about who's about to pull the trigger. So I think a Jedi and a Sith would be able to be like, oh, this dude's about to turn off his lightsaber. I'm gonna juke him. You know,
Right.
it's
So
a
they get
silly
deep.
fanfare.
So they get. It's only fan theory, but you're right. They can. I will say they could. I won't say sense their intention, but anticipate what they might do next. Because at the end
Yeah,
of the day, somebody's gonna get a one up on it. Because if they're able to sense their intention, the fight will go on forever until somebody's fatigued.
right.
So, but no, that makes good sense. That makes great sense.
Oh, that's why I said it.
Now, I'm gonna go back to the Sith Lord because I remember seeing something on Instagram that said if the Star Wars galaxy was a real thing, like it was real life, you and your bro, who would you be? And then they show it was like I guess it's a video game, the Knights of the Republic, where it shows like Darth Raven and somebody else come down and turn on the red lightsabers. I immediately thought about me and you. I'm like, we probably would be the dark side. We probably would be Sith Lords.
I would be a Mandalorian.
But this way, we would be that way because if Jedi's kind of shun on you having feelings, on you having attachment, dude, there's no way I could leave the kids or Tanae behind. And there's no way you leave, your kids or Cassie behind. So yeah, we'd definitely be Sith Lords.
Yeah.
And there's somebody I would hunt down real quick and pretend the Sand People beat them.
Wait, which one?
Anakin Skywalker, Clone
Was
Wars,
it?
episode 2.
Was it?
What happened to
Wait,
his
what?
mom? Huh?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, we could talk about either one, like their codes.
Yes.
Either of the
I'm more
codes.
interested. I'm more interested in the Sith codes because, and what I mean by the Sith, the Empire, either or, is
It's
because
Sith.
Sith. Okay, I know a bit about the Mandalorian code because, or Bounty Hunter code, because obviously the TV show actually harped on it a little bit, and Jedi's they fucking preach and preach and preach and preach. Darth Sidious was basically like, "Hey, Anakin, if you come to the dark side, you get force heal." Ooh,
Yeah.
and I'm like, all right,
Exactly.
what else can you do?
Yeah.
Shoot lightnings. So I
Come
like to know about
join the
that code
dark
first.
side. We have cookies.
We have cookies
We have cookies.
with the Samoans and Thin Mints. Don't
Ooh,
touch
Thin
the
Mints.
Tagalogs; those are
Oh,
mine.
oh, Thin Mints. So if you're interested, I can read you both the Jedi Code and the Sith Code.
Yeah, I want you to read it, and I want to kind of compare it.
So the Jedi Code, I'm going to read them first. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. Okay?
Okay.
Ready for the Sith?
Yeah.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me.
That sounds very motivational.
You want
The
to hear
only
the
part that the
Mandalorian
only
code?
part that hints that it's from the dark side is the beginning when it said there is no peace, there's only passion. But
Yeah,
if you miss that part and say with passion brings me strength, with strength brings me power, power brings me right
victory. Yeah,
victory. Now, if it was like that, there's really nothing wrong with that. They said there is no peace, which is kind of true. You're not going to get anywhere if you are just like peaceful. Like even in today's
well,
world,
so you got to think of this, like the difference between a hero and a villain. A hero will sacrifice someone he loves to save the world,
right,
right? A
right.
villain will sacrifice the world to save who he loves.
Damn.
So, and you got to think, like who's right and who's wrong? Are either of them wrong? Are either of them right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to
And you gotta look at this world.
see
You gotta look at it
that's
this way from their perspective. Like you just said, a hero will sacrifice their love to save the world. A
hmm
villain sacrificed the world to save what they love.
yeah.
But I mean, ain't there a saying out there that says, my love is my world? So like it kind of, a little something there. Um, no,
Take
but
your love and cut their legs off. I don't know.
I mean that is a very unique code that the Sith have. That part gets me. There is no peace. There's only passion, and that's true
Yeah,
because good and evil is never gonna go away. It's not. So that peace is temporary. Passion is forever. So I get what the Sith Lord is saying. Um, so it makes me look at the Sith Lord as in not typically evil, just very not overzealous, maybe very ambitious of what they want. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna quote Obi-Wan Kenobi real quick.
Go ahead.
So remember in Return of the Jedi, Luke just found out, yeah, no shit, Vader is your father.
Right.
And when he confronts Obi-Wan about it, he's like, you told me Vader betrayed and murdered my father. And Obi-Wan said, yeah. He said once he became Darth Vader, the man that was Anakin Skywalker was gone. And then he says the key thing: what I told you was true from a certain point of view. And then Luke's all like, a certain point of view, and he goes, you'll find that many of the truths that we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view.
Holy shit! I never caught that.
Eh, so who's right and who's wrong?
It's always the point of view.
And honestly, it's all about how you use it.
That's
The
true.
dark side of the force is this and that. Okay, well, the Sith use it. So, okay. So the Jedi see the force as like a helping hand kind of thing, an aid.
Yeah.
Okay. They're like, oh, I'm going to listen to the force. The force wills me to do this. This is the will of the force. Well, the Sith, they take the force and they're like, you're going to do what I want you to do. You're going to work for me. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then like Sam Witwer, when he was doing the Force Unleashed, when he was, I think he was auditioning or they were actually doing it at the beginning of the game. I don't know if you've ever played it or not, but it's like he says some lines and then he's meditating, building his lightsaber using the Force, but he's not all calm like a Jedi would be meditating. He's like like get in there,
Yeah.
And the people that are making it are like, what are you doing? Like he's meditating. He's like, yeah, but he's being trained by Darth Vader. Vader's not going to teach him how to be peaceful and serenity and shit.
Right.
He's like, he wants you, like, the force is yours to bend and control. Make it your own. Make it do shit for you. So why would Vader teach him to be all like, You see what I'm
Funny.
saying?
You sound like Yoda and Kermit were talking to each other.
Yes.
Kermit the Frog here.
Kermit the Frog here. God damn it, Piggy. Shut up. All right.
Yeah, get off topic.
So the Mandalorian code is also pretty cool. Strength is life, for the strong have the right to rule. Honor is life, for with no honor one may as well be dead. Loyalty is life, for without one's clan one has no purpose. Death is life. One should die as they have lived. This is the way.
One should die as they as live.
Hmm.
This is the way. That is pretty cool.
I
And,
like
and
it.
so if you took out the loyalty part and this is for a clan part, if you took
Hmm.
that part out, that would be the perfect code for the Sith because they seem more aggressive and more rule with iron fist than the Sith code.
Yeah. I mean, it's true that like they fight each other all the time. There's so many Mandalorian civil wars, but like if you look at the early days of the Sith, it was the same thing. They're all power
That,
hungry.
that's the reason why
But
they
but
made
but,
that rule too.
but for the Mandalorians, it's not necessarily to me like a power hungry thing. It's like even freaking Vizsla says only the strong shall rule. And like that's their way of thinking, it's like, okay. And it was all, but see, you have different groups thinking of different ways. So so you have some Mandalorians that are like, you're a Mandalorian, I was born a Mandalorian. But at the same time, it's like, whoever takes the creed can be Mandalorian.
Right.
So being a
Right.
exactly. So you have different species be Mandalorians, and like that's how it's always been. So Mandalorians would conquer a planet, and the surviving warriors would be given an option. You could join us or die. And many of them were like, all right, I'll join you. And now, boom, they're Mandalorians.
Have we seen any Mandalorian that was a different species than what we perceive to be human? Because I mean, they're all wearing helmets.
Yeah, technically speaking, Darth Maul.
Darth Maul was a Mandalorian.
You need to watch the Clone Wars, buddy.
I think I do. I mean, I only watched half of it. Like I
You ever
said,
watch
you're.
the Mandalorian show?
Mhm.
What do you think Grogu is?
No,
Yeah.
I would say honorary, but not actual.
No, he is. He started off as a Mandalorian foundling, and at the end of
Probably
the
like 6-year-old
show,
baby.
Din Djarin made him, adopted him, and now he is a Mandalorian apprentice. He is a Mandalorian.
Oh shit! Did they expand this on the? I mean, spoiler alert, but did they expand this on the movie
Yeah, yeah,
a
kind
little
of.
bit?
Without spoiling it, I will say you do see a lot more of Grogu doing stuff.
Okay. Never was a really big fan of Grogu. I mean, he's cute and adorable, but I'm like, I was never really a
Eh,
big.
he sells toys. Whatever. That's all this
Fan.
shit is
I'll
anyway.
sell toys.
I mean, come on, dude. Look, toys.
Toys, toys.
Yeah, toys, books, T-shirts, posters, stuffed animals, stickers, movies.
Mhm.
It's all about money, dude. It's just entertainment, and we pay for that entertainment, and I
Yeah,
love it.
I agree with you. But no, that's cool. That when it comes to those codes, that's really cool to have. And you gotta look at it this way: it could be considered a faction, but I won't consider the Jedi as a faction. I won't consider the Sith a faction. I consider them like what they are, what some people recognize as. I consider them as a culture, as a religion, a way of life, right? I don't think they're a
Right,
fact because once you become a Jedi, you have to live by the Jedi rule, by the Jedi way. So technically, they are a religious cult. Same with the Sith, and
right.
same with the bounty hunters, the Mandalorians. Um, so I think that's really cool. But speaking of
Well, not
faction, I don't think Star Wars have any factions, do they?
yeah,
I mean,
but
the Bad
well,
Batch could be considered a faction in a sense.
it's just a group of a couple of people. I
Yeah,
mean, you have like the Huts, the Pikes,
yeah. Right, those are faction. Those are gangs. Those are smugglers.
the
Infantry.
Black Sun. Yeah. So what's really cool about me, like when I brought up the Mandalorian code, talking about the other two codes, is how they're all three intertwined throughout the centuries
Right.
and further beyond, like the millennia. So there was a war between the Jedi and the Sith and the Mandalorians. So the Sith and the Mandalorians kind of teamed up to fight the Jedi. And
I
what?
did. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I forgot what. I don't know if it was a book or a game that mentioned that.
Yeah, it started off in Knights of the Old Republic, and there's some other books. Revan talks about it. But what a lot of what's really cool, what I find fascinating, is that the Sith take a lot of inspiration for like their ship designs and stuff from the
Mm.
Mandalorians. Like even in the Clone Wars, the Venator star cruisers, like how it's like a triangle or whatever, is
Right.
supposed to represent a spear tip.
I didn't know
And
that.
So then that transitions into the Imperial Star Destroyers.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You make me want to replay the Jedi series video games, Survivor and whatever the hell that one was called.
Yeah, you need to read the books, bro. They're so good. They're so good.
I mean, I'll tell you this: I know they are, and I'm a huge book reader. I have a little
Mm-hmm.
library here. But the only ones I read was the Thorn series, the Thrawn
Ron?
series. Yeah. Those are the only ones I read. But no, I'm definitely into this stuff. Like I'm
Yeah.
definitely, like I told you, like as a best man gift to the groom, give me give me a book. Give me a book.
I'll do
Oh,
some stuff.
I'll even give you a book report on it after I read it, so you knew I read it.
I feel an episode idea coming along.
Oh shit, that would be a good episode. But it's gonna take at least a month because you gotta give me at least a month to read a book. And the only reason I'm saying a month to read a book is because life comes,
I know you're
kids,
busy.
weddings, video, work, career, stuff like that. And plus,
You're about to say video games.
video games too, in the gym,
Yeah.
and time with my wife. Right,
Yeah.
babe? Babe?
Yeah.
She said, leave me alone. I'm playing
Shut up and let her sleep. Jesus Christ.
She's not sleeping. She's playing her game.
Or let her play a video game.
I like to bug her. I like to. Oh, you want to know something that will perfectly rage bait your wife? Go to her, be dead ass serious, and be like, Cassie, besides the obvious, what do you think is wrong with you? And see what she said.
What the hell's wrong with you? Why would I do that?
I'm just saying, my boss,
Just
my actual
nothing.
boss, like my boss at work came to me like, "You want to rage bait your wife?" I'm like, "What do you mean rage bait my wife?" He's like, "Go to her like, babe. Besides the obvious, what do you think is one of your biggest flaws?" I'm like, "No." Look at you, like, "What do you mean the obvious?" I'm like, "I'm not going to do that. My wife would kill me."
Honey, I
But
love you. If you're watching
what?
this, there's
Okay,
absolutely nothing wrong with you.
this is video. Hold on, before you say anything, if anybody watches the video, my wife is not abusive. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. My wife is an absolute gem. Okay?
Yeah,
She's amazing in every way. I love you, honey.
yeah. I
You
remember,
said it. It's stupid.
one time when we were in the army after PT, I come to your house. Even though Cassie was in the army, she came back from PT. She went straight to the kitchen and made us breakfast. That shit was delicious. I don't think you remember it, but we went to your
Why do you
house on
think I'm so fat?
All I'm saying is, I come to her house and she gives me a plate and it's toast with a fried egg in the middle and bacon's all around it. I was like, what fucking shit is this? So yeah. That was some really. I remember that breakfast. That was a good core memory. To be honest with you, between me and Cassie, that was a good core memory.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Anyways, go back to the start of the episode. So, we'll go back to the code. So when it comes to the code, let me ask you this question. Besides that, and what I mean by the obvious, I mean Darth Sidious, Obi-Wan, and I forgot his name. Because I remember saying this name, but I forgot it.
Got all these dudes' names. Darth Sidious.
Whatever. And then you had the Mandalorian who this is the way. Like he lived that code. Can you name one from each code that actually lived up to the code?
Maul.
Maul's one. Okay, so we got the Sith. What about the Jedi?
100%.
Who lived up to the Jedi code?
Obi-Wan.
He had a loved one.
Doesn't matter. No.
He didn't live to it. He didn't let it.
He
He didn't let
didn't.
suffering
He did
consume him.
not. Yes.
And the bounty hunters.
Din Djarin. And it's not the bounty hunters, they're Mandalorians.
Right,
Not
that's what
all
I mean.
Mandalorians. Not all Mandalorians are bounty hunters.
That's what I meant. The Mandalorians. Who do you think?
Okay.
I said
Din
besides that,
Djarin.
yes.
Oh. Well, isn't Obi-Wan the obvious?
Yeah,
Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon.
but Qui-Gon was considered a rebel as a reason. So at one point or another, he might have broken the code.
I don't think he would have turned.
No, he wouldn't turn, but you can still break the code.
We'll
Like
see.
he left the
Something else. So when I'm saying you need to read stuff, like there was a point in time in Anakin's training where he was talking about leaving the Order, and Obi-Wan is talking to Yoda about it, and Yoda goes, "Well, what are you going to do about it?" And Obi-Wan tells Yoda, he goes, "If he leaves, I'm leaving too," because he did not want Anakin to be by himself. Like he wanted to continue trying to teach and mentor him, and he would have probably adjusted it, but he would have like he would have left the order for Anakin.
that what sucks because I mean, of course, there's different feelings for different people with different relationships. I'm gonna bring something up though. That sucks. I get it. I mean, you're my bro, and you're going to do something that will support you, right? That's what I guess
Yeah.
Obi Wan was doing for Anakin. He's going to do something that will support him.
Hmm.
Well, there were core three. There was Anakin, there was Obi Wan, and Ahsoka. I feel like they did Ahsoka dirty. I mean, she left on her own free will, but that's it. They're like, all right. Like I feel like Obi Wan did her dirty, and I feel like Anakin left her hanging. But then again,
Obi-Wan, not so much. Obi-Wan really was on Anakin's side. It was the rest of the council. The rest of it, not Plo Koon so much, but it was definitely Obi-Wan.
Bluntooth was up. He didn't like Anakin as much either.
No, not true. Plo
He was
Koon was the Jedi.
a princess, right? No,
What?
he was somebody's original master. Was it Ahsoka or Ben? I mean Obi Wan. Was it Ahsoka or Obi Wan? He was somebody's original master before they passed him on.
So Plo Koon is the Jedi that found Ahsoka
Oh,
and brought her to the Jedi.
okay. He was a recruiter. Got it.
Basically, yeah,
Right.
good job. I love that little connection. He's a recruiter.
Dude, hey, do you want to join? Be all you can
Yeah,
be.
wow,
The few, the many, the strong.
yeah, yeah. The few, the many, the strong.
Whatever. The few, the strong. Whatever that shit the Marines say. The few, the
Pass
proud.
the crayons.
That's it. Anyways,
Pass the crayons.
let's go back to it real quick. So
Yeah.
he found her, but he didn't train her originally. He just said like, "Hey, Obi Wan, there's your apprentice."
No, no.
And
So
it's
she. So like all the Jedi, they start off as younglings.
mm-hmm.
Younglings are more in. They're in groups.
Right.
Okay. And as they progress in their training that way, then they get assigned to a Jedi Knight or a Jedi Master. And that's how they become Padawans.
Right. And then when
Do
they
you know
come,
how do
when
you
they
know how
become,
Jedi
sorry, go ahead.
do you know how Jedi Masters become masters?
It was like a vote, right? They got to go through a series of tests, and they see if they're ready to be one.
That's for Jedi Knight.
And then
So
no.
Jedi to go from Padawan to Knight, they have to go through the trials.
Right.
So the trials is like the trial of like the body, trial of like the spirit. I can't remember them all. It's late. I'm tired. But they go through the trials and they become knights.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to become a master,
It's
you
nine
have
thirty.
to. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
You got to say that. Old
Jesus,
ass boy. 9:36.
shut up. I've been up since 4. So to become a Jedi Master, you have to successfully train a Padawan into knighthood.
Oh shit! Is that the only? That's if that the only requirement? Like you gotta be. I mean, obviously you got to be a knight first, but it's like before you become a master, you will have to train somebody to basically take over your spot. Am I right?
Basically, yeah, in the knighthood. Now, Qui-Gon Jinn, he's already done this a few times.
Mm.
Obi-Wan was his second student, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he was his second student. I mean, hell, dude, Yoda had a bunch,
Yeah.
but his last one was Dooku. And what's so cool about that is you can see the lineage through how people progress. I can't remember her name, but she was Mace Windu's apprentice, and then she was Kanan Jarrus or Caleb Doom, uh, his master. So he's a character in Star Wars Rebels.
I'm
Yeah,
googling Mace Windu apprentice Depa Bilaba. Deepa Bilaba.
I'm sure you're butchering that, but okay.
All right, hold on. You see it? Oh, oh,
Oh, hold on.
oh,
Depa
there you go.
Balaba.
There we
Depa
go.
Balaba. Yeah, Depa
You see it?
Balaba. Anyway, yeah, her. So she's Caleb. She's Caleb Doom or Kanan Jarrus's master, and then he trains um, Ezra Bridger. So you can kind of see that cocky attitude.
Right. And it
But then
started
you
with Mace
see,
Windu.
yeah, no shit. But then you see the other lineage. You have Yoda, then Dooku, then Qui Gon, then Obi Wan, Anakin, Ahsoka, and now Sabine Wren. So like Ahsoka fighting Dooku is like the same as her fighting her great great grandfather.
Come here, you old bastard. Buck
Yeah,
up.
essentially. Yeah. No, was it great great?
You hear me?
What?
Buck up. You're 70 years old. And I'm
Yeah.
16.
Well, Dooku was older than Palpatine.
Dooku?
Hmm.
At that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dark side does not age well, does it?
No. No, it does not.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
There's like so much lore when it comes to Star Wars. I was just looking at it. Like Mace Windu's apprentice. I mean, people like literally people who are into Star Wars. I'm gonna say into Star Wars, but the people who create the canon storylines, they put so much lore into these background stories, and it sucks because I could guarantee you right now, a lot of stuff would never be explored. Like nobody's gonna put time in it, put like a one-off episode of one of these TV shows or a book or something. It's just like if you want to know the background of this person, you have to go online and search it. But
Hmm.
there's so, like, and it sucks because I'm going to compare it to something I like really a lot, and that's X Men. X Men, they have so much lore into it, but they eventually give people their side stories. Like, why can't they do that with Star Wars? Besides us going to like a Wikipedia page to read over it.
Well, I have so much comic books, dude.
Yeah.
So I've been collecting the trade paperbacks for 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
I probably only have half of them.
Hmm.
That's like those.
Let's see.
I don't. Like so they're broken up into different time periods. So just a real quick thing, like Tales of the Jedi. So that's the very very beginning. Okay, and it goes to the Old Republic, and then Rise of the Sith, Menace Revealed. So that's basically you know,
Right.
then the Empire, Clone Wars, Empire, the original Marvel years, the Rebellion, the New Republic, Legacy, and then the Empire. Oh no, wait, I already have that one. That's an extra. Son of a bitch. Just to give you an example, the Empire chunk, there's 7 of those,
Wow.
and they're not small.
This is the part where our buddy Mark decided to show us things.
Get up.
He likes to
But
show
it's
off his.
like this one alone. This is volume 7. Okay.
Well, can you show me? Can you just point it like a small little perimeter? There we go. Okay.
Okay, and it has the titles for this is Star Wars Blood Ties 1 through 4. Star Wars Blood Ties Boba Fett is Dead 1 through 4.
Boba Fett's dead 1 through 4.
Yeah, yeah. But there's so many comic books just in this one volume. Okay. And so like Tales of the Jedi, there's 2 volumes. The Old Republic, there's 4. Rise of the Sith, there's 2. Menace Revealed, 2. The Clone Wars, 4. Empire, 7. There's so many. And I probably only have like half of them. And they're not cheap. They're $45 a piece.
It's worth it if you're a fan.
Yeah. Yeah. I just counted them.
I have to say though,
I have about $1,500 worth of those.
that's a Star Wars fan. No, are you excited about
That's
it?
just these. Just
What's
these. What I showed you,
Oh,
that's so much.
well, $1,400 worth, almost 15.
Yeah, more to get, more to go.
Yeah.
But
All right, so
no,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you a question.
yes,
Star Wars related.
please.
I was going to ask you a different question, but something popped up, and I wanted to ask this. Who would you like to see in a live action movie? Pick one Jedi, one Sith, and one bounty hunter in live action.
Oh, you suck.
I know. It's awesome.
As much as I love Darth Revan, I want to see Darth Bane.
Ooh, that's a good one. He to me, I think he was the definition of intimidation and fear. Like I think
I know.
everybody feared him.
I could tell you who could play him.
He's like Thanos. But go ahead.
I could tell you who should play him too.
Who?
Dave Batista.
You think so? Oh shit.
He's the build. Darth Bane is I'm the same height.
He did make an appearance in Clone Wars, right? When he faced off with Yoda, talked to him about.
As like a recorded spirit kind
Right,
of
like a force
thing.
ghost shit.
Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of like holocron technology.
Right.
So a holocron, so the Sith would use it to like basically make a encyclopedia.
Right.
And but there's a part of them that's in it. It's like Harry Potter and a Horcrux. So there's like it's a piece of him is inside it. It doesn't work the same way, but it's like you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Sith holocron.
I don't know you got that.
The door. My wife bought this for me. Sorry. I don't have a Jedi holocron because, they suck.
I get it.
Just kidding.
I'm
Oh,
sorry to say,
yeah.
dude. I honestly think if the light and dark side was a thing, I probably would have been a Darth. I'm not Darth. I probably would have been a Sith.
Yeah. I don't, there's a Jedi. I can't remember
Here
which
you go
one they
again,
would
guys.
get up.
He's on show us a piece of his collection.
Kiss my ass. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to say Revan.
Right? Ooh, that's a good one.
Revan was a Jedi.
He was a Jedi. All
So, in
right,
your
Bounty Hunter.
face. Bounty Hunter? Oh, damn it. I don't know if this person is a bounty hunter or not. Man. Son of a mother. I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't know. I think I want to change my Jedi answer though.
To who?
Stand by.
I'm standing by. Yeah, I'm craving chicken wings for some reason.
Tar Vizsla. Tar Vizsla is the first known Mandalorian Jedi and is the creator of the dark saber.
So you kill what's it called? You kill a bird with you kill
What?
what is that saying?
Two birds with one stone?
There we go. That's what you just did. Two birds with
But
one stone.
again, Mandalorians are not bounty hunters.
That's true.
There's just a couple of them.
They're a religion, a cult.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
In a sense, they are. They are in a sense.
Yeah, kind of, but in official recognized Star Wars canon, there are only three individuals known to be both Mandalorians and Jedi. What? Oh,
You're like, what?
that doesn't count. I mean, I guess it does. So Tarva is like Grogu and Sabine Wren. That's weird.
Oh, guess what? Totally off a Star Wars subject, but I know you're gonna be excited about this.
Hmm.
So you know how today my wife is in the gaming community.
Yeah.
They just announced today, like officially, not like there is in development and then they're thinking about green lighting it. The Last Ronin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is officially coming to consoles. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. And people ask like, bro, you in your 40s, you still play video games? Yeah, because they always bring back my childhood. Are we wrapping it up now?
Yes, please.
All right, let's wrap it up.
So, what did you learn today?
Well, if you're gonna say it like that, I'm not gonna learn. I'll say I learned about the codes, and I think that was really really cool.
Okay.
I also think that if you look at the Sith code, the only thing that makes them stiffy is that there's no peace, there's only passion. But other than that, I mean, I thought that was really cool.
Okay. Cool beans.
Cool beans, buddy. Well, that's it, guys. Good night.
Peace.